material. Like, honestly, he kind of was the whole time. Like,
I mean, yeah, it wasn't really surprising when Chris Chan was like revealed to be insane because it's like he was like such a mechanical little sociopath all those years. Yeah. So when the big news broke, I was like, I didn't see that coming, but also there were signs.
Yeah, there definitely were signs.
For a long time, there were signs he could have done something like that, like been capable of it.
Yeah, like his like defensive posture about his sexuality. Like, he didn't even just continually assert that he was straight. Like, he regarded just homosexuality as a temptation.
Yeah, oh my god, he was fucking obsessed with it. It was so in this like sociopathic weird way.
Yeah, he's like, oh, they're trying to turn me gay. There are so many temptations. It's like
the temptations with a Z.
It's almost as if he had his own latent homosexual urges.
No doubt, honestly, in hindsight.
He totally did. I mean, he totally did. I mean, he like after he turned trans, like he literally made a video in which he proclaimed, like literally the title of the video was "Dick Licker, That Is I."
Jesus Christ. Of course he did. I did not hear about that, but nothing about that shocks me.
Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, Dick Licker, That Is I. So it's... Oh god. Oh no.
Oh, we made it to the Coliseum. I remember what happened, and I was
you have to go into the Coliseum.
I started talking about like how torturous the tournaments are in this. Oh hey, by the way, Dave, can you check out my stream to make sure that it doesn't have some kind of like fundamental flaw?
Yeah, hold on.
I feel like you'll be able to hear it better.
Find your Twitch.
Shit. I have so many usernames. I think it's Glow in the Dark Hydra.
Yeah, I think that's it. Glow in the Dark Hydra. Okay, we'll go to Twitch and find that. Okay, oh perfect. It's like the first result.
Oh, that's really, really convenient.
It does look like you're live.
That's good. You. Can you check the audio?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna mute this tab.
I can't even remember how to. I was just about to link to my Twitch, and I was just like, how do I even link to it?
There's no audio.
There's no audio?
I've got an ad here for some reason, so I have to wait for that to finish before I'm able to hear your stream.
Yeah, it'll do that.
Okay, hold on. It's about to end. I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. I have to figure out how to link to Twitch now. I can't remember if the username goes before or after the twitch.tv. Turns out it goes after. It's been so long since I've regularly done that.
That's funny.
Okay, so now that I've got myself on the line on my actual phone, I am going to... Oh yeah, I just realized I don't have my chat up. Except actually, yes I do. It's in here. Oh, Red Panda VCG. Hi, how are you? I had chatters and everything. Can't even believe it.
It is pretty fun.
Alright, people are getting the mobile link to my Twitch. I don't even care. I mean, who am I trying to kid, though, Dave? Nobody comes to any of my blogs for my video game content. Like, let's be honest about that. Nobody's gonna, like, join from there. Okay, I think Danny DeVito, who is not voiced by Danny DeVito in this, bitched me out already.
It really is sad.
It's really sad, and they didn't even get a really compelling sound alike. Who's that fucking...
You know what's so weird? One of the few things I know about this franchise is that in one of the games where there's like a whole...
Hey, Stefan, what's up? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. It turns out some of the people that used to watch me do this years ago still remember I exist.
Anyway, so there's like this whole Little Mermaid arc in one of the games and the way you mentioned Danny DeVito not like voicing Phil Ectides reminded me. It's so weird. So in this Little Mermaid arc in one of the Kingdom Hearts games, the voice like so most of like the original voice actors come back to voice their characters, except for one, and it's really such an insanely annoying exception. Samuel Lee Wright does not voice Sebastian, and that's so lame. I'm thinking he literally voices Sebastian in everything. He's not like a big time star. It's not like he gets too much other work. So why did they not cast him in Kingdom Hearts? They got Kenneth Mars, and he was old.
I know. Okay, that's the most confusing thing. They occasionally had the real voice actors come on here, but like the people they didn't get, it's not even like they were a big deal. Half the time they'll go on their personal blog and they'll be like, "Oh man, I wanted to voice act in Kingdom Hearts, but no one talked to me." And it's like, well, why not?
Square Enix being lazy, I guess. It's so lame sometimes.
It's kind of arbitrary almost. And Stefan, I'm okay. It's just been a long day. After I do this, I gotta go to physical therapy, like, immediately afterwards. I just had psychological therapy before that, so that's a lot of therapy for one day.
Quite a bit.
You know what I hate? How much everybody just like shits on ketamine therapy, which is what Spravato therapy is. It's like, yeah, it's come up in the news a lot, and everyone's always just like, oh man, look at these insane mental patients railing ketamine. It's like, it's really not how it is though. They give it to me in the hospital once a week. I can't do it outside of that like 2-hour window.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a very regimented therapy. I am not like chronically getting high on it. I'm not even on it most of the week.
Yeah, but you know, there's a whole stigma with like ketamine.
There is, and honestly, half of it's not even just stigma. It's just people want to make these really crass jokes about it, which normally I'm like, whatever, but... And I wouldn't even care if people really knew the truth, but like, people will look at that stuff and think that that's informative and like all there is to the entire issue, so it just really turns into kind of a joke.
Yeah, I understand that. It's kind of infuriating.
I don't know that I'd say infuriating, it's just kind of annoying. I mean, if people weren't
okay.
ignorant, they wouldn't find it very... I wouldn't even say they wouldn't find it funny. Like, I find it funny. The only thing I don't find funny is how much people like stigmatize it.
Yeah, it's weird.
Right? Like, the jokes are funny, it's just I wish people also could, like, laugh at that, but also have a nuanced understanding of it outside of that.
Yeah, but you're also asking people to have a nuanced understanding of something they don't really get, which is a little hard for some people.
It's very hard to do.
And too bad, most people aren't really up for, you know, challenging themselves or getting a nuanced perspective on something they don't really get. It's a shame.
It really is a shame. I need to fix where my camera is looking. I'm like in the bottom corner of my webcam. This webcam is like this awkward, like, landscape view that mostly just catches all of my bedroom except me.
My head.
Yeah. I can see it now. Although I kind of like how informal it looks. It looks like you're just chilling on like this lie flat chair or something. Almost like that couch.
It's not even lie flat, it's just a regular fucking computer chair. I'm sitting upright. I know I have bad posture.
It looks different.
My posture is so bad they thought I might have ankylosing spondylitis. But aside from that, I'm technically sitting upright.
I like how it looks, you know? Like I said, it looks like you're just laying back, playing this game. It looks cool. It looks cool.
I appreciate that. But yeah, I need to get, like, or figure out how people... I guess I'm supposed to lose that? But I have to figure out how to put my camera, I guess, outside of landscape mode, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, why have it be in portrait? Like, I'm just curious. Why have it in portrait or whatever?
But I haven't found an option to switch it. Oh, you know, the
Sabor.
best part of this
Danger.
Tarzan level is Phil Collins is
thank
not
you.
associated with it.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
There's no Phil Collins doing
What
the
is this
soundtrack, and then he's doing
This place,
these
this
like interviews where he's like, "Wow, I love the gorillas.
Okay.
Look at me, I'm saving all
Where
of
did
the
the others
gorillas."
go?
And then all the commercials are like,
Annoying.
"Tarzan."
got
But let's talk
separated
about
from
Phil
my
Collins for the
friends.
whole commercial.
Have you
Exactly,
seen them?
right?
It was so obnoxious when this movie
It
came
was
out.
obnoxious. Okay, so Tarzan's a good movie. Like, I like it on the
Friendz.
whole. It's not like
Right,
amazing
my
or
friends.
anything, but I thought
There's
it was.
two of
Yeah,
them.
it's like a
He's not the most-
mid-tier solid Disney movie.
But easily the most
You know what?
annoying thing
Never mind.
about that movie
I'm
was
looking for
Phil
my
Collins
friends,
singing every
Riku
song
and
in
Cairo.
that soundtrack. That was
Look
so
for
great.
Riku.
It was so great because it, first of all, didn't
Right.
sound like Disney music. Second
No,
of
it
all,
did not.
all of the advertising was
Friendz.
about Phil fucking Collins. So I'm
right.
just sitting there like,
Yes.
tell me more about the movie. What the fuck is the
Friend.
movie? Who is Phil Collins?
Really?
No, they had to advertise Phil Collins because, oh my god, it's Phil Collins. He's the greatest human who ever lived. Look at him. He's just so amazing.
Friends.
Gonna be honest with you, the Tarzan soundtrack is
Not
like the
sure I
worst music he
understand,
ever
but show
did.
me.
It sounds
Take
like
me to Rico
generic
and Cairo.
elevator music.
Tarzan.
Oh my god, yes.
Tarzan.
Exactly. And
Go.
the worst fucking
And
part
I'm
is
Sora.
the worst part
Tarzan
about
go,
that whole thing.
Sora go
The
go.
worst part is that they actually have like him it's like, you know how in other Disney movies, like Disney musicals, they'd have like, I don't know, the characters sing about how they feel. But no, they have to have Phil Collins sing about how the characters
Right, which
feel.
was like, what the hell?
It's so terrible. But it really just
Where are we?
and okay, and there's actually a reason.
Sure,
Okay, so the
Sora's
whole
okay.
Phil Collins thing was actually a conscious decision by the people who made Tarzan, and there's actually like an interview where this is addressed. I think it's like the director or something, and so when he's asked, "Oh, why didn't you have the character sing? Why did you have Phil Collins sing every the song?"
Right, asking the question we're all thinking while we're watching the movie.
Yeah, exactly. And then he's all like, "Oh, well, we didn't think it would have been realistic to have Tarzan sit on the branch and sing about how he's feeling, so we had to sing all the songs." That's better. Like, that's more realistic. Having like, okay, but it happens to me every day. Like, it literally happens to me every day. I'm feeling some strong emotion, and then like the voice of Phil Collins just pops in out of nowhere and sings how I'm feeling. It happens all the time to me.
Some say Phil Collins is the voice of the people.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm pausing for a second to mess with my video screen. I feel like I have it too large. It's not looming large enough. It's because I have this like fancy ass overlay and it's too fancy. It's overlaying
It's
the
a nice
action.
It's very neon. I like it.
I like it too. It just needs to be less fancy
Well, how do you make it less fancy?
by making it suck, basically, like everything else.
Why make it suck?
Oh my god, I don't even know what to do anymore. Sometimes life gives us all of these choices, but none of them are good, and we just have to deal with that.
That's true. Sora, Tarzan, or done. That is a very difficult choice.
Okay, I think this is approximately okay.
Approximately okay.
Probably.
I mean, that's, if it's approximate, then it's fine.
It's approximate. Yeah. I was like looking at how this displays on the stream as I was going through the cutscene, and like my neon overlay cut off most of the whatever is named Clayton, the hunter's head. And I was like, oh man, that's really gonna take us out of the action, huh? Oh shit, now there's like black. You can see the edge of reality here.
Yeah, I can see the edge of reality.
Shit, now it's like the same size it was before, except it's down slightly. Everything's fucked up, Dave. We're just gonna make this tiny. Alright, now we'll center to screen.
Nice.
And you know what? I forgot I had a second bonus picture underneath everything. Look, it looks like it was supposed to be like that the whole time.
It does.
Very natural. Most of the stream is the game and not some other bullshit.
Yes.
Now, if I remember correctly, I can just skip everything by, yep, jumping in. We've done a lot of stuff. We should save. We got out of the Coliseum area because I literally couldn't find anything to do there.
Yeah.
I talked to the NPC who said like 2 sentences like 50 times, but it did not help me.
Look at the skateboarding. I don't think you can.
I mean, Tony Hawk was really popular in the early mid-2000s.
That's true.
They made a whole rocket power about him. Actually, they made several rocket powers about him. Apparently, he has like a secret skate mansion with a neon skate park inside.
I can't believe I actually know what rocket power is.
Do you know the exact episode I'm referencing right now where they skate through his bizarre, disturbed fucking mansion?
No, but I don't know the episode. I've never watched it, but I know what rocket power is. I'm aware of it.
Dude, I once trolled the Rocket Power Wikipedia page, and I put a bunch of fake facts in there that were they were up there for like a whole decade. I can't remember all the facts I put on there, but I wrote that Tito is canonically proven to have type 2 diabetes. And nobody removed it for a really long time.
That's so funny. What's even funnier is I know who Tito is. Like I specifically know who Tito is.
He's just this random obese guy.
Yeah, he's this random obese guy, and the reason why I know about him is a certain a troll who targeted a certain internet figure.
Maybe it was me.
First, it's assumed the name and likeness of Tito.
That's so funny.
It really is. It's insane that I know who Tito is.
I know, especially because you're like 10 years younger than me. The whole rocket power thing was aimed at my generation. We were supposed to love skateboards and crap.
Oh, hell yeah. You were supposed to love grinding on rails on soap shoes.
Yes, and everybody was supposed to wear soap shoes. I think... Are Sora's shoes soap shoes? I can't tell. They look just like the Sonic shoes.
I mean... like, were those other shoes meant to... designed for grinding on rails like soap shoes were?
Well, he grinds on his gummy ship, and then he flies through space. So he grinds through space, I guess.
Oh, you speak English?
Yeah.
So then,
I guess
obviously
Sora
you're not
is
related to
basically Sonic.
Tarzan. Are you here to study the gorillas?
Except not as cool. And not voiced by Ryan
doubtful.
God, I miss Ryan Drummond.
Man, they really didn't animate their eyes. They're just like part of the base model.
No, they did not. They did not.
Except Donald and Goofy have 3D rendered eyes.
Not much use for hunting gorillas.
It's so weird.
It is really weird.
This
Not
is
even
2000.
Sora gets
Hunting
3D
them?
eyes.
This is research.
Yeah, but I guess in 2002 you could get away
Well,
with that.
The more the merrier. Do make yourself.
You know, the later Kingdom Hearts games, particularly the third one, but a few of the ones before
anyway,
that
I
have
say-
much better rendering. For instance, the eyes are
look
all
what we
three-dimensional. And it's interesting how it makes the story start to feel compelling. Because, like, in the earlier games, it's like this. It's just hilarious and ridiculous. It's like, why would you come up with this? But later on, when they actually have realistic faces and shit, you're like, oh, wow, I'm kind of getting into this. I kind of care about what happens to Big 06 guy.
Big 06.
I never saw that movie, so I didn't understand what was going on in that.
I mean, I saw it. It was. I think it's an okay movie, but everyone just loved like this Baymax character. I think Zach Galifianakis voiced him.
Oh yeah, Betamax. You know, the funny thing was, I did this D&D group with a guy who, he came up, and I forgot what his real name was, which is really ironic, but he's just like, but I think of myself as Betamax. You can call me Beta. And I just paused, I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm really used to the name that you introduced yourself with first.
That's so funny.
Everyone fucking laughed. I felt kind of bad. I was like, shit, this guy like came out to me with this like unique identity. I should have validated it. I was just like, no, that seems too hard to remember. Cause like that was like 3 names. He was like Betamax or Beta. It's like, no, you've given me 3 names. I'm gonna go with the first one.
Betamax. Should I start calling you Betamax?
Or Beta.
Or Beta, yeah. Could I?
You could. So is Betamax from Big Hero 6? I never saw the movie. I only played it in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh. That's interesting. Actually, his name is Baymax,
Well,
but it's
Tarzan?
weird. Like, it's Bay as in B-A-Y,
Where are
not
my
Beta,
friends?
but I like
Riku and
Baymax
Kyrie.
more. They should've called him
Oh,
Baymax.
okay, so I just told the story of the D&D guy, and he's, like, unrelated.
Hey,
That's
I thought-
hilarious.
That's one place.
Like, I was gonna correct you,
Man,
but you
we've been in this
seemed
jungle
like
for
you were
some
having
time
fun.
now.
I was having fun
But
not
we have yet to
respecting
encounter
his
these friends
3
of
nicknames.
Yeah,
I'd wager they're with the
but
gorillas,
you know, you were having
but
fun
Tarzan
recounting
refuses
this
to take us
experience
to
you
them.
had, so I didn't want to
Really,
interrupt
Mr.
you.
Clayton. Tarzan wouldn't hide.
Then take
I appreciate
us
that,
then.
Dave.
Take us to the
Way to be a
gorillas.
friend.
Gorillas.
There's one thing I don't appreciate: the lack of rendering on these.
I'm telling you, Dave, when we get to the games where they actually have animated
Tarzan,
facial expressions, it's
sure?
going to mind fuck
Tarzan
you because it will
goes
suddenly change how the
Kerchak.
game feels.
Kerchak.
He must be the leader.
I can't wait to be
Perfect. I'll
mindfucked.
go along as an escort.
It's actually kind of fun because I
the
always
jungle
loved
is a
this game for
dangerous
what it
place.
is.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Right, but then when it turned into like a more serious production on accident just by virtue of technology advancing, I was just like, whoa.
Just like, whoa, yeah, that's an understandable reaction. I think that's understandable.
It is understandable, and if anybody does not find it understandable, I'm not even gonna justify their existence.
Exactly. Like, if you don't understand, if your reaction to Kingdom Hearts becoming more serious isn't whoa, then are you
That-
really
Right, or are you one of those philosophical zombies I've heard about? Because I think that's the real
Philosophical.
definition of them.
philosophical zombies? Oh, nice, you're fighting the cheetah. Shouldn't Tarzan be doing that ideally? The cheetah fucking killed his parents.
I know, right? But he's nowhere to be found. Actually, I always take out the gimmick characters for each world because they don't have, like, unique abilities. The farther you get in the game, the more useless they get. And how much longer is this thing going to last? I'm about ready to die. Oh, I got him.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go heal because that just about did me in. Fuck ass cheetah.
Fuck ass cheetah. I love that.
Keeping an eye on the time. Oh, it's only 1:35. At least I think that's what it says. I took my glasses off because they were uncomfortable.
It is 1:35 where you are.
Oh, good. Oh, that's right. You're in Central Time, aren't you?
Yep, I'm an hour behind.
That sucks.
Yeah, but you know, I think it makes sense for us. I mean, otherwise we'd have like the sunrise at like 8 a.m. in Chicago.
Yeah, well, that's fine for me. I don't have to worry about any of that. You'll adjust.
Yeah, I kind of wish Chicago was for some reason because I kind of want the sun to set super late. Like, it's so weird. Whenever I visit family in Michigan, something I almost always notice is how late the sun sets in Michigan.
Does it?
Yeah, like
I guess compared to
especially-
Chicago, it does.
Well, yeah, like, I mean, you're kind of in that area too, so it might just seem normal to you, but in Chicago, like, the sun sets much earlier than it does in Michigan because Michigan is in, like, the western area of the Eastern time zone. So if you're like in New Buffalo, you might have sunset at, like, 9 o'clock in the summer.
Well, yeah, that's when it sets here in the summer, around 9.
See, that's insane to me. Like,
Is
in
it?
Chicago, the sun sets, like, at 8 in the summer in Chicago. It's so weird.
That is really weird, Dave. That Central Time Zone, how's it working out for you? Doesn't sound like it's all that's cracked up to be.
I mean, at least I don't have to stay up till 10 p.m. rather, to watch my sports teams play in California.
That's true, but isn't it fun to have them at night? Because then it's socially acceptable to be drunk at that hour. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. I actually don't watch
No, that's fair.
sports.
That's fair. No. You're right. You're right. Although if you have work the next day, it might be a little troublesome. Might be a bit of a problem. Who hasn't shown up to work hungover in their lives?
I show up to work high all the time. And by work, I mean school. I don't work.
I mean, that's the best way to attend school, is high as hell.
Yeah. I mean, it actually gets me to pay attention. Everything seems pretty cool.
Exactly. There's this one time during COVID when I was
Kerchak,
just being
please listen to
introduced
me.
marijuana. I think I did a little too much.
I know the
because
nesting grounds
the
are
edible
secret,
I took kind of
but I
took a
trust
long
them.
time to kick in.
You see,
So
I want to
it
help
took a
them
little more.
because
And when I woke up, I
because,
was still feeling
they need
residual
us.
effects. And so, like first thing in the morning, I had to log in for my remote
Did you
French
get that?
class. So I was
Kerchak.
taking French, still feeling buzzed from the weed I took the night before.
That's really
Kerchak.
funny. God, I remember when weed hit like that back before I was a chronic stoner. There was
Yeah.
a time from like freshman to junior year where I didn't have a weed dealer, so I'd only get high like 4 times a year, and each time it would last like 5 fucking hours just from like
Right.
one joint or something. I remember the first time I did it, I hallucinated checkerboard pattern, like this iridescent argyle pattern going across the wall. I couldn't stand up, but I was like, fuck man, this shit's cool. And it was never
Hell
like that
yeah.
again.
Yeah, it's so sad that
Right, it doesn't. The only time I've had something kind of close is if I've gone like 6 months or something without having pot.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of felt like that, when I came home from Israel because, it's not legal over there, so...
Oh
came back
yeah,
with
I keep forgetting that. It feels like everyone I know in Israel smokes though.
Yeah, but, I mean, we probably popular there, you can probably find ways to get it, but, I didn't want to cause trouble, and, because the program, I think, was anti-drug, so, well, it was anti-drug.
Anti-drug. That's so funny,
They did-
thinking of marijuana is like this hard drug.
They didn't even allow alcohol in the dorms,
Oh wow, that's really anti-drug.
but that is, but they smuggled alcohol in, so...
Yeah, that's usually easy to do. I drank before I was 21 quite a bit.
And I actually drank a couple times during class when we had to go remote because of the war. I'm a bad man. Not a bad man.
That's crazy that you survived the war though.
It is. I'm actually surprised that I didn't end up losing my mind just from the shelters alone. Shit that happened kind of pushed me close to the edge, I'll say, but the bombings themselves, they didn't really affect me all that much.
That's pretty amazing.
It's kind of Israeli attitude though, like they kind of see trips to the bomb shelter as like just part of the weather. It's basically like something that's kind of a given.
Yeah, it's still not fair that anyone has to live like that though. It's pretty awful.
Yeah, like I can definitely understand why some people would think that. Like it's hard for people in many countries to imagine just being under attack by an enemy that seeks their destruction. I mean, it's been like decades since most of the world has kind of had to grapple with that reality. But yeah, so it's definitely understandable why some people just can't really grasp having to go through that. But for some reason, when it started happening just directly to me, I kind of just adopted the Israeli attitude. It's so weird.
Nothing wrong with that. Sounds like it made you a stronger and more well-rounded person.
created it.
Probably. I like
Maybe
to
it did.
think that being traumatized does, in a way, make you more complex. I mean, I shouldn't phrase it so baldly, but I feel like that's what it's been like for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I can. Yeah, I suppose you're right about that. Although Tom, I can just as easily screw something up. Like, that's kind of what happens to, you know, that guy. Should I even mention his name? You okay?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong with these vines up here.
This ivy looks climbable. So I just love that dialogue box.
Yeah, this one didn't have a ton of translation work.
No, it did not. So,
Okay, I'm trying to get to this vine, but it's like being difficult.
maybe you gotta swing a little more.
I guess so.
Swing to the max. There you go.
Was it even worth it though?
Let's see if it was worth it. It doesn't even tell you if it was worth it.
I don't even remember what's over here. For all I know, this is like nothing. It's just a glitch. This wasn't even supposed to be accessible. Left over from game dev.
Maybe it's just ambient. Like it's meant to just be there to look cool.
Really though, where am I?
I don't know. I wish I knew. I wish I had played this game so I could tell you. Or help you.
You know, I don't think there's anything for me to get out here. I think this is more for, so these like flowers turn into like darkness pods or something in the end. So we're just gonna get out of here.
Okay. I mean, you're not Tarzan, so... You're
Right,
not meant to-
I'm not Tarzan, so am I even really in this world?
Exactly.
I wasn't here to begin with.
I doubt Sora has his moment here where he like smears mud on his face trying to figure out what he is.
No, but it could come up in Kingdom Hearts 4.
That's a good scene, but you know.
I know, that'd be hilarious if they recreated it with Sora.
Oh hell yeah.
He gets alternate
Like, he
forms in
has-
some of the,
Yeah. Like
in some of the
being in
worlds, just
Tarzan-
not this one.
Yeah, like being in Tarzan's world gives him like an identity crisis, and oh my god, I feel like I'm in a thing.
That would be so funny if like they just had Sora, he actually is a gorilla, he gets a transformation, and then Tarzan and he both discover that they're like the opposite thing. Tarzan's a man and Sora's an ape.
Yeah. That would be really funny. Although I think the side characters actually transform more.
Yeah, he tends to be like a guy no matter what, but not so for his friends.
Like Donald and Goofy, I think one of them turns into like a turtle in like the Little Mermaid world.
Yeah, and the other one turns into like, shit, what does he turn into? Like an octopus or
Octopus.
something.
That is so weird. That is
Yeah,
the
and then
weirdest thing
Sora
to
is
me,
just like a merman. He's very bland like that.
Yeah, I mean, but you know, he's like the charismatic young hero. It's his job to be bland.
Okay, I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to go up
Okay.
to my tree house, but I can't remember how to get to the tree house. I can do the Trinity mark though. This is really not important, but they make it seem like it's important.
Like, I don't know, maybe I have no idea why they do this. I wish I knew. Really, that's my whole thing with this game. It's I wish I knew how this game actually unfolded so I could provide more insightful commentary.
I think it's in here somewhere. My vape ran out of juice, that's why it hasn't been hitting. Hang on.
Go ahead, fill it up, man.
I got you.
So I don't know what to do on this stream while she's getting her vape.
Oh, it's already over. My USB-C cable's right behind me. But now I have to find out how to get up to that fuck-ass treehouse. I remember every time I play this stupid fucking game, I have this problem at this exact moment. It's like, how do we get back to where we came from?
That is funny.
I could just cheat and go to the gummy ship, and I think there's a, I don't know, there's a save point that's farther up.
I mean, why not, Jade?
Oh my god, it's fucking doing this shit again!
It's fucking with you. This game is fucking with you.
I am sick of Sora's bullshit. I'm gonna be honest with you.
He sounds like the kind of guy who just traffics and bullshit.
He does. He absolutely traffics in bullshit.
This guy, man.
It's just the stupid Vine crap. This is the worst part of all of the games except for where you sing in the Little Mermaid land. That's the second worst part.
That's so funny though. Like, I think I've seen clips of like that singing minigame for some reason.
It's terrible.
Like, why is it terrible? I'm curious, actually.
Have you ever heard of genocide?
Yes, I have.
It's pretty bad.
Oh, so it's basically genocide.
No, imagine something worse than genocide. Okay, that's the Little Mermaid land.
What's this if this is worse than genocide?
What's this? God fucking damn it! This is genocide. Genocide by hopes and dreams.
So if the Little Mermaid land singing minigame was worse than genocide, and this is worse than that, what do you call the Vine thing?
The Vine thing's not as bad as Little Mermaid land.
Are you sure it sounds bad?
It's not as bad.
It's fucking with you, like,
We
literally
have
in real
not
time.
gotten... Yeah, I know, and like, here's the thing, Dave, this isn't even meant to be hard.
It's so weird, though. Like, I think it's just trying to mess with you. Maybe the game knows you're trying to stream, and it's like, okay, like, you got
Oh no, trust me, it's like this when I'm playing by myself, too. It's like fake difficulty.
Yeah. God, this looks so painful to play, honestly, this particular segment.
It's so bad. I'm like traumatized. I think the way up is over there, but let me look around over here just in case. Yeah, there's nowhere to go from back here.
I could easily see how this particular segment could traumatize someone for
It's
life.
very finicky.
Like, I'd probably have, like, dreams about this, like, nightmares about this if I had to play it.
Oh my god, I made it to something.
Nice. You made it to another Vine segment!
Where am I? I don't remember this. You know, I think I have traumatic amnesia for this part of the game.
Yeah, it was just so terrible.
I didn't even
that
remember
you blocked
this
it
was
from
a
your memory.
thing.
You blocked it from your memory.
As I should have. I should have blocked it even more completely. Oh my god, where the fuck am I going? Okay, I need this. This vine is the key, because then it goes over to these vines. See, these connector vines, where they kind of serve two different routes, they don't work. I'm sorry, but they don't.
Oh my god. I do not envy you, I must say I do not envy you.
Their hitboxes are so finicky. It'll tell you you've got it, and then you just categorically do not have it.
It's so weird. I don't even know.
Oh
what
my,
it is.
I think I made it. I think I made it.
Yeah, I guess I'm a little behind. I'll have to see what you made. It's fine. I just love how the dialogue bombs for some reason. This Ivy looks climbable is such an insane phrase to me. I have no idea why.
It is pretty insane. Hey Harbinger, welcome in. I should get some hot chocolate. But not right now. I gotta play more of this. Damn, that was like 20 solid minutes of vines. That's upsetting.
That is upsetting. Oh
This
my
time
God,
we can
look,
really see Clayton.
It's half-rendered Clayton.
His eyes are almost three-dimensional.
Wait, Kerchak.
2.5D.
Almost. I really hope they reenact the scene where he fucking hangs himself in the movie.
Oh yeah, an HD detail.
Yeah, they got to have him hang
You
himself.
don't understand. I
They
was only
upscaled
trying
that
to-
part.
They really
A
did.
snake
It's
slithered
terrible.
by.
0 out of
You
5
see,
worst
I
game ever.
saved that poor gorilla's life.
Look at the rage in his two-dimensional eyes.
Oh my God, so much range, man.
The pain,
it's the best acting
the
ever.
anger.
Like, remember Laura Dern in Inland Empire? That pales in comparison to this.
It does. Oh my God, though, Dave, that was such a great movie. Thank you for taking the time to show it a second time.
I'm so glad I was able to introduce you to that movie. Like,
I'm glad I was able to show up. It's so funny though. I only had energy in me that day for one movie, and I picked wisely. Was Cranes as
You
good
really
as
did.
it?
I mean, I don't think Cranes is as good, but then again,
It was still pretty good.
It's a very high bar for Inland Empire for me. Like, it's literally like number 5 or number 6 on my top 10 list. It's such a great movie. Stranger Flying was also really great, though. Everyone who was there seemed to like it.
That's too bad. Maybe I'll watch it someday. Was that a foreign movie or an English
Yeah,
movie?
foreign movie, Soviet movie.
Cool. Was that your pick? I thought it was Danny's for some reason.
It was mine.
Okay, when you said it was Soviet, I was like, oh, that's a David flick.
It is a Dave flick. That is me. That was a me pick. So I almost wanna, like I said, I almost want to just screen Eraserhead just by itself, not have
Just do it.
not-
Don't
not
even wait for the wheel to very slowly pick you. I put The Great Dictator as a movie like a year ago, and it finally got picked. I'm like surprised it even got picked.
Yeah,
How the fuck do I get out of here?
I don't know.
It's just not possible. What is this fuck ass shit?
That just seems to be the name of the game so far. Fuck ass shit.
Fuck ass. Okay, I've got an idea. We're just gonna jump out of the treehouse.
Skimitsu. Just I guess I should say unalive. God, that's not a word.
I hate it too. You're trying to say suicide. Okay, stop trying to get around censors or whatever, or trying to be PC. It's like that's how language is. People will be like, oh wow, I think this word is offensive, and then they'll just use a totally different word to have the same meaning. And then eventually they'll be like, oh wow, this new word that we turned into an offensive word, I think it's offensive. And it's like over and over again. Like, I'm so tired of it.
I am too. It's literally the worst. Like
It's
literally,
so
like, the worst
annoying.
example.
Stop freaking out about it.
Exactly. It just reeks of ideological decadence.
And everything is offensive. Everything annoys someone. Just get over
Could
it.
you do such a thing?
Now, Miss Porter,
Why am
as
I-
told
like, why do I
you,
agree
I was
so-
not aiming at the
so-
gorilla.
You
On
are
such,
not
like,
to
a-
go near the
on
gorillas again.
such like a
Oh, because of
I don't know.
one
I'm
misstep.
trying to come up with the
Come
words
now.
to describe how much I agree with you on this.
I'm glad I'm
It's a
not the
lot.
only
I'll just say
one.
it's a
Like,
lot.
I've just been thinking so much about it, and it's just so tiring. People act like there's some kind of omniculture, while at the same time being like, I love diversity, and then they're like, but you have to do everything this exact
What do
same
I
rigid
do
way
with
as
these
me,
imbeciles?
or else you're like offensive or not PC or whatever. And it's just like, come on.
hunt down every
I mean,
last
I
one
could
of
get the
them.
opposite of this conversation if
I'll
I just
track
go
them
into
down
the, like, talk to
somehow.
the group in the next room. Like, it's so
Stake my
arbitrary.
life on it.
It really is. It's the worst. It's like one of the worst facets of modern society.
It is, and like this expectation that everyone all has to fall into one line, it's just so it's the opposite of tolerance. It's like trying to impose this like omniculture on everybody, and I'm not having
It
it.
really is. Neither am I. I hate it so much.
I'm not about it.
Neither am I. I'm not about that life.
Nor I.
Heartless.
But you know what? And you know what else? I'm also
Here,
not
it's the
about.
fucking people who want us to adopt the Omni culture. We won't give in.
Oh, no, bro. God, what even are these enemies, man?
Okay, so the Heartless in every single world, I like to joke in my head, I've never said this out loud, but they just come and they culturally appropriate wherever they go. And they just put on very tacky costumes related to wherever you're at.
My culture is not your costume.
Unless you're Heartless.
Yeah, unless
Then
you're
it
hard.
literally will be.
Appropriate all the cultures. Just appropriate all the cultures, man. If you're the Heartless. You have the pass. They have the permanent pass. I wish I was a Heartless, so I could. Never mind. Not gonna go there.
You know, it's really funny. At certain times in my life, I like socialized in like different groups that I was not a part of. You know, like I was a part of one of the group, right? But I was not some type of minority that they were. And this has happened in a couple of different ones, actually. They'll start using their slurs because they've reclaimed them, but it's like, I have to be very careful to not accidentally use it with a joking cadence like they do, because it's like, oh shit, I'm not that minority.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a
But it's like, sometimes it's so hard not to, though, because you're like in a different social environment and you start picking up like the slang and it like almost rolls off the tongue and you're like, shit.
It really does.
I'm not allowed to say that one with a friendly cadence.
Yeah, it's really hard.
It so is. I'm like that kind of autistic where it's hard to like change my language choices. I just kind of blurt things out.
Yeah, same.
Look at us talking about the cultural issues.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here we are getting political.
Political Kingdom Hearts. All art is political. Don't you know that?
That's true though. The older I get, the more that I'm like, yeah, man. True though. Okay, I'm going to like straight up fucking die.
Although I would like to ask I would love to ask someone to tell me what's political. So
Wait,
He's so funny.
you
Like,
don't
all
know
art is
what's
political.
political about the Teletubbies?
Well, I do know. Okay, I actually I think I do. I think it's a commentary on class struggle because there's always like bullying and like
Right, and the sun is a sentient crying baby, which is commentary on global surveillance.
Yes. Yes, it's basically anti-capitalist. And that's Teletubbies. It's basically like socialism. It's basically pro-socialism. Like they see I don't know how to put it into words. I'd have to like write like an essay about it. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I might write an essay about how Teletubbies is like this Marxist piece of media disguised as this brainless thing for babies.
You should post it on Tumblr. You'll probably go viral.
Oh hell yeah, I should do that. The Shoelaced Me presents Teletubbies as Marxist.
No, they would love
That
it
would-
though. That's such a like left-wing skewing website. That and Blue Sky.
I know better than to get on Blue Sky. Then again, I should have known better than to get on Tumblr.
God, I know what you mean. I mean, I feel like they're all becoming too political for me at this point. Like now even Instagram and Facebook and oh my god, TikTok, they're trying to do politics on there. And it's like, guys, you're in high school. You're just regurgitating like the worst takes I've ever fucking heard. But they
Yes.
sounded cool to you because they were in a 2-minute TikTok video.
Exactly. Like, okay, so you just reminded me. I think there's something everyone who is not exactly like media literate should want. It's that South Park episode called Dances with Smurfs.
Uh-huh.
And it tackles this very subject. Like, the premise of the episode is that Cartman becomes like the new like morning announcement kid, and he uses his time to basically slander Wendy Testerberger, that girl in their class.
Right, the one that Stan likes.
Yeah. So he targets her because she's student council president, and so he basically uses his time to deride her. And then Cartman like he writes books, and he kind of develops like this cult of personality. And he has a bunch of kids just following him. Like he has like this group of acolytes who just believe what he says. And there's literally an amazing scene. There's an amazing scene. So this is the pertinent part. So in the episode, Stan walks up on a bunch of kids reading Cartman's book, and Stan goes up and he says something to the effect of, "Just because this guy's words are in a book doesn't mean he has any idea what he's talking about." And then one of the kids says, "Yes, it does."
That's literally TikTok.
Yes, I think all these like idiotic high schoolers who believe everything they read here on TikTok, they should watch that episode. They really should.
The funny thing is, like, some people I think do it without knowing it. I think that there is like a much smaller subsection of people who are just being obstinate and know that nobody agrees with them, but have realized that if they just scream loud enough for a long enough time, they can get some people, mostly very weird people on the internet, to go along with whatever they're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, but I also think, but there are also people who are just naive, or they just don't really...
It's hard to tell the difference.
Yeah, it is.
I sometimes wonder about a lot of people that I see on these different platforms, because I kind of have I don't think anything's up here, because no cutscene triggered. We're just gonna go with that. I don't want to fucking do this again. Oh my god, I'll do the other one though.
You cannot escape the vines.
I fucking hate the vines, god damn it. But yeah, so... the influencers on all of them are terrible, but like in their own particular way. It's interesting, we're getting these very distinctive subcultures. Even between the left-wing and right-wing social media platforms, it's quite different.
Yeah.
But not just the left-right division, like even within them.
Yeah.
Like Tumblr and Blue Sky are very different from each other despite skewing left.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, like Blue Sky to me just seems like shit-lived or Tumblr or something different.
Tumblr's very idiosyncratic. I've been wanting some sort of like third system, but I don't know if I'm going to get it. What is Sora doing? He went backwards. Fucking asshole.
I mean, the reason I wish I knew better than to join Tumblr is being political. I think you know why I kind of regret.
Yeah, your fucking hockey fan fiction. That was funny as fuck.
It was so weird. It was so terrible.
I can't believe that such a niche thing existed, actually.
Oh, same.
I wasn't expecting that when you told me about that. I thought it was a bit you were doing for a second.
Oh, hell no. I wouldn't. I regret that I lack the talent to come up with something like that. I really do. Like, I couldn't even believe my eyes. I'm like, are they really writing fan fiction about a hockey player? Like you, I didn't even know that such a niche fan fiction subculture existed. But this person seems to be, it doesn't even seem isolated. I think this one person has also written fan fictions about other hockey players. It's so weird.
That is so funny to me. It's so random.
So,
and no lab coat, Harbinger. I don't usually wear one unless I'm in the lab doing MRI stuff.
Yeah, why aren't you wearing that lab coat?
I do not have a private lab coat, merely public ones.
I can't believe you don't have a private lab coat and you call yourself a scientist.
I know, what am I doing?
You're a shame to the scientific community.
God, I will be if I don't finish this first and second level GLM and then combine it with the previous first and second level GLM, which I've never done that part before. The other data set has like entirely different parameters. Fuck, I died. Hopefully that... Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do the vines again.
Oh my god.
Fuck! Or not. Oh my god, we're saved. We're saved, Dave. We're okay. But yes, if I don't combine my GLMs and then build like a bunch of them to begin with, I'm going to be the disappointment of the lab. So, and then I have to write a presentation on it. Really, I'm just going to use my Cogneuro seminar presentation, but I'm going to like change it around because I've kind of progressed a little bit on the data set since I wrote that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got this, but it's like going to be so much nitty-gritty work. I'm probably going to make like so many typos in my GLM script that I'm going to like be screaming because I'm going to think there's a big error and it's going to turn out there isn't. I just like reversed an L and an S or something.
That's literally me. Like I always like think I made some kind of big error whenever I turn something in.
And then it ends up being fucking nothing. Yeah, same.
Exactly. It's so weird. Like it's so it's so weird that we both like have that. It's like a fear that we...
I hate it so much. It makes me so angry.
It does. It's same.
You know
like...
that meme with the guy with the award and it says "Fell for it again" award? That's literally me when I'm coding.
That's us with our like, upset with our like crippling fear of making
Right, so I can't see that's like the simplest shit ever. And I don't know why it's not my first instinct yet. Like whenever I have a big error, I start debugging all wrong. My first thing should be read over it and see if everything's spelled correctly. But that's never it. I'll always have some other assumption based on the error code. I'll waste a bunch of fucking time. Yeah. Oh, I see what I'm doing now. I have to kill the monkeys in cold blood to save the real gorillas.
Nice. It's time to murder some monkeys.
Rip.
If I may borrow a quote from Inland Empire.
You may.
Brutal fucking murder.
Simple and to the point.
Yes. I actually tweeted that last night. Brutal fucking murder.
I saw that. I still can't get over the guy just like walking up and you just get a brutal shot of his forehead. The angles on that movie were amazing. Inland Empire is so good.
It's such a great movie. I think really David Lynch's cinematography had so much to it. How did, hold on, I need to find out Extreme Guy's face.
Yeah, it's Extreme Guy's face. It really is an Extreme Guy face coming right up to you.
I love how it's been made into like a gift that is
I know. That's what I love the most. Is someone else had the same appreciation for it and turned it into a gift.
Yeah.
This is it.
So you I like that a lot.
I tried. I don't think anybody from Twitter showed up though.
Yeah, it's sad. Can you even really call them your followers?
The funny thing is, I can get people to show up to the other Discord chat and like my streams and stuff from my Blue Sky or my Tumblr, even though I have almost no followers. But it's so much harder on X. It's something to do with the algorithm, because like at first I thought people just don't follow me for that on X, because on X it's just like, I don't know, I just post random shit, like it's not long form content, it's not serious,
yeah.
But then I realized, because I looked at my view count, and it's like, I think it's anything with an external link just gets downranked massively, and like 10 people will see that, and then 500 people will see my post that's like, LOL, I have the kind of autism that makes me think Pizza Hut pizza is the best pizza in the world.
Yeah. That's so funny.
That's an actual example, too, is the funny thing.
Hooray, bro. You're a fucking warrior.
Take that!
Do you ever have political fatigue? Not to radically change the subject, and I promise Twitch that this did not have political content that would need to be rated, so I guess we have to stick to that. But do you ever just feel political fatigue in real life because you see so much politics online that the second anyone starts talking about it in real life, you just want to be like, shut up! I don't care. I don't even care if I agree with you. Just shut up.
Yeah, I feel that a lot. I really do.
Oh my god, I'm glad I'm not the only one, because it's like, I feel so bad, but even when people, like, have the same views as me, I'll just be like, please, I can't now.
Yeah, like, you know, it's just okay, so I think the thing is, politics, like, when you're an adult, like, politics.
It's everything! Oh my god, please talk
Yes.
about anything else!
Exactly, like, I mean, yeah.
And then if you say that, people say some BS like, oh, well, being apolitical is how our country has fallen into despair. Your vote can't, you know, like some bullshit. It's like, I know that! We're not voting right now, shut up!
Exactly. So it's interesting. I mean, I don't think people should be apolitical. Like, I think people.
I don't think that either. It's just like every conversation doesn't have to be about it. We can just
Exactly.
have fun. God.
Exactly. Like,
Let's
we
just
all know
throw
how
a fucking
politics-
baseball or some shit.
Exactly. We know that it's important to be political, but it doesn't mean that every waking moment we have to think about politics.
Right, and it doesn't mean that every moment of our lives has to be some goddamn political stand. Like, where's being
Right?
mindful and present in the moment?
Exactly. It's so weird. It's so weird that people just have a lot.
They're always on political. I don't even know how they do it. Like, I just get exhausted looking at what's on social media, stuff that I'm not even interacting with.
Exactly. It's so strange to me. Like, I have no idea how people have that much stamina. It's just
Come on!
It's literally crazy.
it is. You thank God I have people who I can talk about non.
I know, thank God. Our movie nights in the chat have been amazing.
Yeah, they welcome repeat.
They've been a real escape for me, honestly. It's something nice and regular that I have to look forward to.
Yeah, same. It's a great thing. It really is. Especially when you're in a gathering with other people who like movies. Like, if we just pulled, like, into our movie nights, like, a random person who watches, like, 2 movies a year, like, it would probably be a little weird, because the movies we watch aren't really the kind of movies that casual people watch.
I know, and it kills me that David Lynch is not accessible for the masses, but that says a lot about the general, like, the average person around us.
True. Although, honestly, I kind of prefer that David Lynch remains like this inaccessible thing. Almost. Because
Almost, yeah. Except the thing that it implies, though, is that everybody's mind, like the average person's mind, doesn't get Lynch, and I don't like that part. It's like, no shit, I can definitely see that.
The reason why I kind of like having David Lynch movies be like this, like, niche subculture, the reason why I like that arrangement is because I think it kind of makes it makes enjoying these movies feel a little more special. Like, when you meet someone else who likes these movies, you kind of feel like this connection that wouldn't otherwise exist. Because you both like this thing that's happening. It's kind of like it's a more intimate, like, shared experience that two people liking the same movie.
Yeah. Yeah, because everybody fucking loves Lord of the Rings. I mean, that's cool. It was a good movie, and it is a good book series. But god damn it, everybody fucking loves it. And it's like, I've been on so many dates where the dude is just, we have no chemistry, but I'm like, oh yeah, I like Lord of the Rings, as a like very unenthusiastic thing. And this has happened to me like 15 times. His eyes will get wide and he'll be like, oh my god, I've got them in my car. Some shit'll happen. I'll have to hastily get out of like planning away 3 days of my life with somebody that I didn't really click with but was okay otherwise. Everybody loves Lord of the Rings.
Yes, it's like the most basic bitch thing of all time.
But on that note, I really have to go. I just realized it's 2:20. I gotta go roll into physical therapy now. I gotta get my ride ready too, because I can't drive.
Yeah. That's fair. This was fun though.
This was really fun.
I'm glad we were able to do this. I've wanted to do this for a long time.
I have to figure out how. Oh, okay, stop streaming. Yeah, this new interface that didn't even let me multi-stream is really something. We'll do more of this though, Dave. This has been very delightful.
Yes, we need to do more of this. I love doing this.
Excellent. Alright, I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you soon.
See ya.